Hello, 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 everybody. I hope that all is going well. I hope that your week is off to. I'm talking weekend. I must really be tripping, right? Um, I hope that your week is off to an amazing start. I know for me, today I was kind of like my side been hurting me, and where I had surgery and stuff is I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did, but I've kind of been chilling out all day, but I have been working. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure that you're putting in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love to give you a shout out. Y'all know I love to give you guys a shout out, and thank you guys so much for joining me. So please put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love to give you a shout out. But so today I've been in a little pain. So you see, I'm coming from where I started Wife Chat in my bed. And so, but again, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, I hope that your week is off to an amazing start. And like I said, I have had a real productive day, just been chilling out, I'll be doing too much and it caught up with me today. But anyway, hi Roland, how are you from Boston? I appreciate you for going in the chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you. And so tonight's chat is I want to really hi Linda from Alabama. How are you? I really want to talk to you guys. This chat comes from a husband from Mississippi. But before I get into my chat, I just want to tell you guys I am so excited. You have no idea how excited I am. You guys, my film crew is in Dallas. They landed in Dallas today to film the first part of Dr. Gail on Love, Sex, and Marriage for my TV show. And I am just blown away. I was just overjoyed to know that everything that I've been praying for and working for and just going before the Lord for is now coming to fruition. So I'm just excited about that. And so I appreciate you. Hi from Australia. I appreciate you. Hi Scott from Albany, Georgia. I appreciate you. You guys, thank you so much. All the way from Australia. What a blessing that is. I appreciate every last one of you guys from Boston, Alabama, Australia, Georgia. I appreciate you guys and thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. If you are on here, and there's a lot of you guys on here, please, please, please go in and put where you're joining me from. I would love to give you a shout out. But again, I just wanted to say thank you to my team. Thank you to the film crew that went to Dallas for me. I'm telling you, I am just so excited, and you are about to get blocked because I don't play with you being vulgar on my channel. That's not going to happen. Um, yeah, and I'm gonna remove the comment because that's horrible. And if y'all didn't see it, I'm glad that if you didn't. Hi, Hope from Kenya. I appreciate you guys. Wow, look at God. Kenya, I appreciate you. So tonight's chat is from a husband from Mississippi. He's been married 15 years, and this was his message. Dr. Gail, please help me with some tools to help my wife get her self-esteem back. I have dogged her out for her weight gain. I have cheated on her twice, and now she's ready to file for divorce because she said that my words have hurt her deeply, and I have made her feel ugly and unwanted. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Uh yeah, this broke my heart. And he says, he went on to say, and I take credit for all the ugly things and things I have done to my wife. But she's a good woman. She's an amazing mother, and she's an amazing wife to me through it all. And I just want you to have a chance to try to save my marriage. Okay. Hi, Jimmy. How are you? People are mad inappropriate. You're right, Roland. They are mad inappropriate, and I don't stand for that on my channel. I just I can't. I try to come to you guys, even though my platform is about intimacy, love, and sex, but I can't stand for people to be vulgar on my channel. I just don't have it. Dr. Gail, and I'm white, and I fell in love with a black woman. Okay, it's okay for you to fall in love with a black woman. Love is love. Hi, Dad and Nay from New Orleans. I appreciate you. And so how can I help this man that has created all this chaos? Of course, I reached out to him and I have not heard back to him from him, but I did extend a session with him and his wife to him because it seems as if he is taking credit for all his stuff. But I would like to speak to his wife, and unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity before this chat. But let me just give you guys some tools, whether you're a woman or man, and you have made your spouse feel unworthy, you have made your spouse feel ugly, you have said mean things out of your mouth. And let me just say this: words have power, right? And even though you apologize, you can never take them back, right? And so if you say mean things out of your mouth, yes, you should apologize, but also know that you can never take them back and they have power, right? And it seems to me that using his words, I have dogged my wife out about her weight gain. I have cheated on her twice, and now she's ready to divorce me. But they've been married 15 years and they have 5 children, right? And so this woman has pushed out 5 children for you, right? And I'm not saying that she should have let herself go. I'm not saying any of those things. But you got to take that into consideration that she gave you 5 gifts that you couldn't give yourself, because there's no biological man that is carrying 5 children. So I want to say this to whoever this man is. She gave you 5 gifts that you couldn't give yourself. So the first tool that I want you to implement right away, if you have been negative and made your spouse feel insecure, whether it's a man or a woman listening to this, the first thing I want you to do is apologize and be sincere. Not just saying you're sorry to get what you want, but be sincere and recount everything that you have said. I'm sorry for saying that you're fat and ugly, or whatever those words are, because when you said them, they stuck. So now it's time to apologize for him. Just saying I'm sorry and doing a blanket sorry is not going to work in this situation, because she has found some kind of self-esteem or some kind of self-worth because she's ready to leave you behind. So the first thing is you need to apologize for your behavior and recount all of the stuff that you have said negative and apologize for it. All right. Number two, stop talking about what you're going to do and start being about it. If you really want to save your marriage, start putting things in place and showing action steps that you really want to save your marriage, and stop talking about it. Because actions now is what is going to make her pay attention, not your words. Because remember, your words have tore her down. You have dogged her out. You have cheated on her because she gained some weight, right? And now she has taken her self-esteem and said, you know what, I'm better than this. I'm worth more than this. Okay. Number three, something you can do, if she forgives you and you're trying to make her get her self-esteem back and allow her to see that she is beautiful, is something you can do that is so small that you don't even think about, is schedule her a photo shoot, right? Schedule her a photo shoot. You pick out the clothes, you pick out the photographer, and surprise her with a photo shoot, right? Because again, if she is dealing with low self esteem, if she is not feeling beautiful, then you make her feel beautiful, and you do that with photos. And you might say, Gail, that's going against a lot of people who have low self-esteem don't like to see themselves in photos. But if you do it right and you get the right photographer and you tell her that you love her no matter what, those photos can change how she views herself. Those photos can change how she views herself. And let me just give you men a precursor. I don't care how beautiful, how thin, how smart, how rich, how successful women are. Every last one of us deal with some kind of self-esteem issues. I don't care. I have been blessed to coach and counsel some celebrities, some beautiful women, the women y'all gawk your mouth all open, whatever, and they deal with it. They deal with it. And they got people from all over the world telling them how beautiful they are. So every woman deals with some type of self-esteem issues. And if they say that they don't, they're lying. I'm telling you they do. Just like you men do, but we deal with it a lot more because we're inundated with what the society says is beautiful, attractive, and sexy. Okay? Linda, yes. Okay. If she forgives you, she is an angel, and I would hope you start to treat her like a queen as she deserves. I totally 100% agree, Peppers. I totally agree with that. Okay. So schedule her photo shoot and make her feel beautiful. You got to do the work, right? Because you created this chaos, and the same emphasis you put in on tearing her down, you got to do that plus 10 times more, building her back up, right? And on top of this, I pray that you don't have girls that you have said you don't have any children that are girls, because if you tore their mother down, what are you thinking that you're teaching your girls, that they're going to end up with low self-esteem too for your behavior? I don't think so. And number 4, you got to begin to tell her what you do find attractive about her, right? Because I don't care what woman there is, whether you guys consider her ugly or not, there's always something attractive about a person, whether you're a woman or a man. There's always something attractive. And I have seen some people that are not physically attractive, but let me just tell you, their attitude and how they show up and their kindness takes away anything that beautiful people can have. Because I met some really gorgeous people, nice looking men, nice looking women that people gawk all over, and they have the worst attitude ever that makes them ugly. So find something that is attractive about your wife and help her build her self-esteem on that. Okay? And again, I know that I'm not talking to myself. There has been plenty men and women that have came to me that have said, Dr. Gail, my spouse tears me down about this. My spouse tears me down about this. But they don't give you any credit if you have pushed out babies and your stomach is not as flat as it used to, and you can't compare your wife to someone else's snapback that somebody else did. And a lot of times when these celebrities talking about they did the snapback, they did do the snapback. They did the snapback with a surgeon. Okay, so everything that you see on social media is not real. And for you women who tear your husbands down because they might have lost their hair, or they have now a dad bod or whatever like that, stop doing that, because at the end of the day, you fell in love with them. And am I saying just let yourself go and they're going to have to love you anyway? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you got to get to the root cause of what is driving that person to allow themselves to either gain weight, lose weight, or whatever is going on. Okay. And you got to be careful with this, because again, like I said, your words hurt and you can never take them back. Can you apologize for them? Can you move forward and can you do better? Absolutely. So what I say to this man is put your plan into action, quit talking about it and be about it. Okay. Hi, Trevor. How are you? I would make my wife feel sexy wearing the color red and red dress. red heels. Yeah, red is one sexy color, and that is definitely my favorite color. But I appreciate you. And so again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me here on Wife Chat. If there's no other questions or whatever, if you guys need me, you know how to find me. You can find me on any of my social media platforms. If there's any Wife Chat that you want me to, anything you want to address in Wife Chat, just know I will never use your name. All I need to know where you're from, your situation, and I will try to give you some tools and strategies to help you. If you want like a one-on-one call, you can go to my website and schedule a free 15-minute call. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm only trying to give you one tool and strategy to help you in your marriage. Again, you guys continue to lift up the production that's going on in Dallas. And then we're going to be shooting some stuff here in Maryland. And then the pilot will be ready. And we're going to sell this Joker. And there's already plenty of platforms and major networks that are interested in it. They just need to see the pilot. So you guys continue to pray for me, continue to pray for my team, which God has blessed me with some people that are so smart and they're at the top of their game when it comes to this. I don't know anything about television production. I just only do what I love, and I am so blessed to have these people in my life. So continue to pray for me. You guys, if there's nothing else, again, you guys, thank you so much. For you wives that are burnt out, I am holding the 10-day challenge called the Burnt Out Wife. And I'm going to give you all the tools and strategies you need to stop being burnt out and to be productive. So go to my website and sign up for that. And again, you guys, have an amazing, amazing night. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for supporting me on all my platforms. I don't take you guys for granted.